Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be book shopping in London. I'm currently in London right now, but I forgot to ever film an intro for this video, so it's actually the last day here. But I filmed every bookstore that I've gone to these past 3 days in London, and I've done like book hauls and showed everything that I've bought like book-wise, and I have bought a decent amount of books. My backpack is filled. So I hope you guys will enjoy. If you're going to London or if you're just curious about the bookstores in London, I show like some chain stores like Waterstones and The Works. If you guys know about that one, it has really cheap books. And I also show like some local bookstores in different areas of London. And today I'm going to Brighton, so that will also include a few bookstores that I go to there. I hope you guys will enjoy, and yeah, there's nothing really much else to say. The first bookstore I went to was Dawn Books in Notting Hill, and then I went to the Notting Hill bookstore. So enjoy, you guys. I hope you like this video as much as I have liked filming it. I just read this. This is my second 5-star read of the year. No way. Oh. Wait, it's a book? No, it's a book? No. Oh, yeah. I read it when I was like 11 years old. There are so many people in the store, but we're at Notting Hill bookstore and it's very cute. Okay, hello guys. This is an update for the book video here. We just finished eating some lunch at Chipotle and now we're going to The Works, which if you guys don't know anything about London, The Works is like where, or England in general, is where they have like the cheap books where you can get like 3 books for like £6 and some books are like £5 each, which is literally like 1/3, 1/4 of the price at home. If they have the books that I want, this will be where some damage will be done because we haven't bought any books so far, but we have about like 1.5 kilometers, so like a 20-minute walk to get there. But we're in the cutest little like neighborhood with the biggest houses and just like beautiful trees and stuff. Fun fact about the Works we're going to, it's on Finchley Road and it's the first Works I went to when I went to London alone 2 years ago to buy books. And I bought like 15 books or something in that store, so let's see how many I buy this time. Oh, they have it and it's only £5. Guys, I just finished this. It's so good. It's so good.
I bought that one because you told me to. I have nothing. I don't need this.
My favorite book by Freedom McFadden.
They don't have what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
It's flu.
In what series?
The third one in the Apprentice of the Villain series, Kingdom of the Wicked series.
Hello guys, it is the next day, so I thought we wanted to show you guys all the books that we bought yesterday at The Works. That's where we bought everything. I bought 9 books and you bought
4.
So I only have 3 books left from what I calculated from home, how many books I could bring with me, so that's fine. First off, I got Fearless because they finally got the paperback version, and I have the other books in the series, but I've already read this last year when it came out. So
first I got Iron and Ember. It just sounded good and I liked the cover, so I was like,
it is very pretty. I got Frida McFadden, Dear Debbie, which is her new book from this year. It came out like a few months ago, I think. I wanted to read it. I like Frida McFadden, and it was £5, so.
next I got Rewinded Back by Liz Ford because I still need to finish that series. And I know I'm gonna love it, so I knew I just needed it.
Do you have the 3rd and the 4th one?
Yep. Maybe I'm missing the 4th one, but I know I have the 3rd one.
Okay. I got The Inmate by Frida McFadden. I already read this. It's my favorite Frida McFadden book, so I needed to own it physically.
Next I got, well, the last book in the series.
Yeah.
In Her Own League.
I also got that one. Wait. Yay! I got Watch Me, which is the first book in Tahar Mafi's new series. And it has sprayed edges, which is so cute. I did already read this. I need to read the second one. They only had the second one in hardcover, and I don't want to do that.
Next I got My Friend by Frederick Backman. It's her favorite book, so
I love.
I'm gonna read it.
Then I got The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna because I've been into reading her books. I've read 3 of her books, so very excited to read this one as well. And it has like a glossy cover.
And my last book was a gift from Sara from New York, so it's one more Carvel book, but this one is signed by the author. Like, she's insane.
How many copies of Carol do you have now? 4, 5?
I don't know.
A lot.
Yes. Maybe 4. Where? I don't know.
Okay, I have 3 books left to show. This is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I don't love this cover, but it was cheap, so I got it. I read this book in December, 5 stars. I had to own it physically. Then I got Love Song by Elle Kennedy because it's her newest release in like, actually I think this is the first one in the series, unless it's not a series, I don't really know, but nonetheless about 2 of the kids from the original Alchemy series.
Who? Who's kid?
Garrett Graham's son and Logan's daughter. And then I got this fantasy book. I've never heard of it, but it looked so pretty and again so cheap, so I was like, why not just get it? And it also seems interesting, so I got this. It's called Bloodguard. And that was everything from the book haul that we got so far. And we both got this tote bag.
It's
from
so
The Works.
cute.
It was £1 with bows on it. But yeah, that was everything. Today we're meeting up with Imi. So excited. We're probably gonna go to at least one bookstore, perhaps. We're going to the museum and stuff. But that will all be in the London vlog, which will be the last video on my channel. We are going to Waterstones now, so 4th bookstore of this trip. my non-favorite book. I love bookstores so much. Did you find a book? Yay! I've read that. I've read that. I've read that. I just bought that on my TBR. It's day 3 in London, guys. We only went to one bookstore yesterday, but now we're in Richmond, which is still in London, and we just found The Works again, which is the one where it's like really cheap books. We're going into that now, and then hopefully we'll find like some local bookstores or whatnot here. Let's go in, guys. Oh, I see books. I've seen this
Lord of the
series.
Rings.
They have more books in this works than they did, or like different books. Oh my god, they have the Filthy Rich Vampire series.
Did you read that?
No, I've never read it, but I've heard about it.
Never read that.
I read this and I sobbed my eyes out. I read it in 2021.
Oh, I've seen that.
I need to buy this. This is your colleague's favorite book. I'm getting this. The X-Files. I have heard such great things about this book.
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, or I could do that too.
This is a lot bigger than I thought when we walked in. I thought I was about to get in trouble, but I don't think I did. I really like that one. I want to read that. I DNF'd this one. Just one more chapter. Guys, I have very exciting news. We have finally made it to the biggest bookstore in Europe, which is the Waterstones at Piccadilly in London. And we're so excited to go in. It has like, I don't remember, like 4 or 5 floors or something like that. If you need anything that's like book related or London merch, whatever, you can definitely go to this Waterstones, because this whole like section is just a thing, like notebooks and literally tarot cards and water bottles. They have like everything you can imagine. I finally read Done and Dusted after giving up on it years ago, and I actually really enjoyed it. I really want to read this romance because I loved the first one, First Time Caller. Good morning, you guys. It is day 4 in London and the last day. And today I'm actually going to Brighton. So if you still care to watch some bookstores in Brighton, then follow along, because hopefully I think there's going to be at the Works, which obviously I've already been to 2, but they kind of have a different selection depending on the store. And I've only ever been to once in London, so I'm very excited to go to this one. And then there's probably gonna be like a local bookstore or something, so very excited. I've never been to Brighton, but I just wanted to show you guys what I bought yesterday. I didn't buy a lot. I found out that I have more space for books than I initially thought. I thought I was gonna be able to buy 12 books, but currently I have 11, and I can definitely buy like 2 or 3 more. The first one I bought was the X-Files, which I showed and like I talked about while I was at the Works yesterday. I'm very excited about this. I know Sara loves it. and I just see great things about it, and it was only £3, so I was like, this is perfect, I have to get it. I think it'll be perfect to read like in the summer on vacation. I just feel like that would be the perfect vibes. And then the other book that I bought is The Correspondent, which is one of my 5-star reads. I read it in December and I absolutely love it, and I think this cover, I never normally buy hardbacks, but it's so beautiful. I love it, like the pink and the letterbox, like it's stunning. I do hate this like fake sticker here, and then if you can see the little yellow thing, that's the other thing I bought at a Waterstones, the one in Richmond. I bought this bookmark that says, if I can't bring my book, I'm not coming, and I just thought that it was really cute, like the colors, like the blue and yellow really just like pop together, but I just put it inside my book to not lose it. So these were the 2 books that I bought yesterday. This one I bought at the big Waterstones, like the one at Piccadilly that's like 5 stories. That's where I bought that, and this I bought in the Works at Richmond. I do like going to the other bookstores that aren't the Works, but I don't buy a lot there just because the prices of those books are almost the exact same as at home, so it doesn't feel worth it to me to like fill up my backpack when it's the same price. But at the Works, the books are so cheap that it's like almost a crime to not buy it. I want to buy at least 1 book today, I think, but I hope the Works have like a good selection. Okay, I googled bookstores in Brighton and this came up, which is like I don't even know, it's not fully a bookstore, it's like everything. Like they have like games and cards and backpacks and like they have all kinds of things, but they also have a bunch of books. So like all of this is books, and there are books up there and over there. They have so many different books here, and they're like not that expensive. They're about like £10 or so, but it says half price. But let me go look where the other half prices are, and I'll bring this back to where it belongs. Oh my god, they have the names on half price. Alright guys, I am now back home after my 4 days in London / 1 day in Brighton. It's time to show you guys like every book that I bought, but first I just wanted to like debrief everything from Brighton because I didn't talk that much there because it's a little bit more awkward filming when you're alone compared to when I had my friend Leia with me. I ended up buying 5 books yesterday in I think 3 if not 4 different stores total. Let me see, in 4 different stores. Okay. If you want to buy books and you're like going to London, you should honestly consider taking the train 1 hour to Brighton because they had such good bookstores. Like I know I talked about the Works because I've been to like 3 different ones now in this video, but they had a different store. It was called like LG Jones, I believe. Every bookstore will have been like on the screen and like the address and everything. but it was kind of like the works. You walk in and you don't see any books, at least the one I went into in Brighton, because it's like cards and they have pencil cases and pencils and everything for like school and just like magazines and whatnot. And then I went downstairs where they had books and I was like, okay, like I see the rows of books and it's kind of like a normal bookstore. They have like the normal book prices. They're still like cheap-ish. They're around like £10 each, but then I showed in the video, like I saw the little space that had like half price and I was like, okay, there are a few books here like that are like well known and whatnot, but then I realized like it wasn't only those books that had the half price tag on it or like little sticker on it. Over where all like the popular books and whatnot, so many of them had that sticker on. I even asked, like I was like, am I reading this correctly? Like is it actually half price? And it was. So let me just show the 2 books I got in that store. I got The Names by Florence Knob. I don't really know how to say that. And then Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And as you can see, it has the half price sticker. So these were literally £5 each, which is literally nothing. And these are my 2 5-star reads from this year so far. So to get them for £5 is crazy. It was just amazing. And there were so many that had the half price tag. Like if I had like a suitcase or if I lived there, oh my gosh, I would have gotten many more. They had so many books. It was amazing. It was a dream. And I wasn't even sure if I wanted to go in there because I was like, whatever, like it'll just be. But it is kind of like the Works, but like a bigger version, because the Works is also not a bookstore. I hope you can tell from maybe the videos that there's only like one wall that has books. The rest is like also like cards and paper and like party things and stuff. So it's not really a bookstore, but it does have really cheap books. But actually, right when I got to Brighton, the first bookstore I went to was The Works, and I got In Your Dreams by Sara Adams. I didn't film in The Works there because I was like, I've already been to like 2 already. I feel like I was gonna film it again, but they did have a different selection, like multiple books that weren't in the other ones, and then there were books that I had seen or bought in the Works that weren't there. So if you want to go to The Works, you should definitely go to multiple ones because they do have different like books in each of them. So I got this one because up here I have the first 3 books in this series, which I actually don't remember what the series is called, but this is the 4th one. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. It's £3 and I do want to read it at some point because again, I have read the other ones. Like, to not be kidding, like this is crazy. I went by a bookstore and I filmed in this one where there was a sign that said like every book was £5 or less, and I'm like, okay, it's probably like a section or something, but no, every single book in the store was actually £5 or less. Even the pretty editions that I filmed the clip of, like Jane Austen books and whatnot, they were so pretty. They were £5. So I was like, I have to buy a book from here because I think this is a local bookstore and I want to support it because I want them to be able to keep having these cheap prices. So I got Homefront by Kristen Hanna because they did have like popular books, some like they had Abby Jimenez and stuff, but it was books that I either already had a physical copy of or just like one that I didn't necessarily want a physical copy of. So I got this one because Kristen Hanna. And the last book that I bought in Brighton was in a charity store, like I think it was called Cancer Research Store. And I just walked in there because I actually was looking for sunglasses, but then I saw they had books. And they had a few that I knew about. I showed them in the clip. Like they had 50 Shades of Grey and Where the Crawdads Sing and Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. But I got this one, The Mountains Sing. I haven't seen too much about it, but I actually saw it in my local grocery store like a week or 2 ago in Danish, and I was like, this sounds really interesting, but I don't really read books in Danish, so I didn't get it there. And then I think I've seen it one time since then, like online, and then they had it in the store for £1.50. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it here. It says winner of the Book Browse Best Debut Award 2020. One family, 2 generations of women, an award that will change their lives forever. Very, very interested to read that. So these were my 5 books that I bought in Brighton, and now I'm just gonna do like a rapid book haul of like all the books that I bought in general. I don't even know if I said, but I ended up buying 16 books in total. When I was home, I had packed my bag and I tried to see how many books I could fit in there, and I could fit 12. And I don't know how I ended up fitting 16, or I fit like 15 in the bag and then I had 1 in my crossbody. But still, like that's crazy. So those 5 books: The Nightingale, Love Song, The Inmate, Bloodguard, Fearless with Sprayed Edges, Dear Debbie, In Her Own League, The Great Alone, Watch Me with Sprayed Edges, The Correspondent in hardcover. And you know what? I saw this book at the airport in paperback and it was cheaper. So that was kind of annoying, but I had already bought it. And last but not least, the X-Vows. Those were all the 16 books that I got on my trip. I am so excited to like put them on my bookshelves. I do need to rearrange a little bit to fit them all on there, but I am so happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're going to London, I hope you got like something out of it to know which bookstores to go to maybe. If not, I hope you just enjoyed watching me book shopping and going to these bookstores. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!